With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to jump on here as promised. We are getting some selling, which is what I've been looking for. So because of that, once again, wanted to get on here. Just finished lunch. Got a party to go to tonight. Got a big investment meeting on some large crypto assets, so we'll see. As we all know, Bitcoin down 2,700, Ethereum down 216, BNB down 68. Stocks getting slapped. What's the latest now? We got the Dow down 320, S&P down 34, NASDAQ down 92. Gold and silver getting slapped, which is what actually I am hoping for. What's up, Yannick, Genghis, the Wise Tent? So let's jump in here. We got Bitcoin in front of us. As you know, this is a pretty bullish count. This is A, B, C, D, E triangle, and that's wave one, and we're working on wave two. I wanted something below that 119,353. That's at Bitstamp, but right around 119,400. You can see technometer down to 43. Would like to see a little bit better, but again, if you're extremely bullish, this might be enough on the downside. What's up, Kerry? And so we're watching for a reversal higher. I still think maybe a little bit lower. There's Ethereum. Chart not quite as exciting. There is a bearish possibility here. So again, I think I was talking 4,300, 4,350 on the downside. We've done that. We're at 4,306. This is showing we would have 0.618 retracement would be November 1st. That's something I'm watching, or the low came at a point, really at 0.3. And again, one up, two down. So bull count is 1, 2, bearish counts are something else here. But I think we're going to know based on this decline later today, tomorrow, etc. Again, let's look at GDX down 5.5%. I've been talking that that looks like a triangle in a fifth wave. If the fifth wave is over, then we're just starting what could be a pretty good decline for, let's say, maybe 6 weeks or something. We'll see how we act from here. But I would like metals to pull back some. The dollar I've talked about, running up to 100, 101, 102. Looks like that's happening here. I thought if that was the case, that would apply some pressure to crypto. So again, that looks like what's happening. And I would think, again, 101, 102, 103 to the upside, and then possibly another collapse in the dollar. But if the dollar runs another 2 points higher, that probably should keep pressure on metals and probably make it a little hard for crypto to rock and roll. So we'll watch that. XLE ran up to 90 and then just quick reversal to 87.77. So I'm wanting to be a buyer there, but haven't done anything yet. BNB trying to come off the highs. pretty big rally off that 930 level. So again, let's see if we can work lower. Bitcoin, I still want to see down there at 119.4. See how my technometer gets with a little more selling. Any reversal higher here, anything back above 124, I would think starts to turn charts pretty bullish, etc. for Bitcoin. While we're here, let's look at some of these crypto-related stocks. There's SBET, SharpLink Gaming. I talked about waiting for a pullback there. Pretty nice pullback off the highs from 3 days ago. I still see no reason to jump in there. Clean Core Solutions, setting at 206, not much to add there. Bitmine, I talked about a pullback to around 55. We're 57.81, trying to hold up. That's, again, one that could get going here shortly. Coin. Holding up extremely well, especially if you compare it to like MicroStrategy, etc. So Coin holding in there, especially today. Nick had taken profits on that, I think around 370. I had got some clients out of a few positions as well, just trying to buy back cheaper. MicroStrategy, same type of thing. I sold that up there at 350, 345. Sitting here at 319, pretty big pullback in MicroStrategy. Technometer could get oversold here shortly, so look for that. Not much to add on crypto. I know Ripple coming down. I thought that would pull back some. That's getting a little deep here, so that'll be one to watch. Technometer 40.34, coming down to really as oversold as it's been in recent months, and we'll get oversold quickly down here, so that'll be one to watch. ADA, we'll throw that one up. Again, same type of thing. All these moved over quite a ways. We'll worry about that later. But really not much to add here. I talked about ABC pullbacks on all these that could be bought. You see technometers hitting a new low here today, or right at the lows. Technometer neutral. Not much to add for ADA. I think when I'm bullish on Ethereum and Bitcoin, obviously you can pick up the majority of these. Aster. That's one I'd been showing. I wanted something around $1.48. Got close to spiking those lows again at $1.50. The low today is $1.55. So again, would love to see something down there. 146, 148. Might not take much to get us there. Vet, Binance. And we're at a new low here on volume, going back to the low in late June. And price is trying to hold up, so chart's not too bad, but obviously giving you no reason to chase. Really keeps hitting lower lows and lower highs here, so we need to turn that around. But again, nibble on those, I think, when I'm friendly here overall. Let's look at a few stocks that I've got here. Stocks to watch. ASTS continues saying strong. ATRC, I talked about cutting loose. If it didn't turn up quickly, it has turned up nicely here. Court staying friendly with the Dow down quite a bit today. Guidant Health holding in there. IONQ digesting big gains. LNT holding up pretty well. I will check Path. There's MJ continuing higher. I did sell that at 37.80 or so. NBR coming down with some of the sell-off in oil. Would like that one to hold. N&E got clobbered yesterday, as I talked about. Today unchanged. Hopefully that one will find support here. Down another 2% on Sherwin-Williams. That one's not acting well. TMO I sold at 541, 543. Trying to back up a little bit, nothing major. Winnebago, same type of thing. Getting a little deep, it's got a hold here. Go to some momentum scans. These are the recent ones. I talked about DUOL the other day. It had a big day, trying to pull back some of that. That one still looks pretty good. CRS was a recent ad yesterday. That one doesn't look too bad here. So these are some that I'll be looking to get on when I turn friendly on stocks. Not there yet. Here is Path. Yannick. Big day today. We talked about, I think you and I talked about this the other day, that it was trying to turn up. So I do not have that one. Because again, I wanted to see a little bit of a pullback, but that one digging out. Let me bring that chart a little bit different here. Not one that I trade very often. You can see I got one trade mark there that I did months ago. Big volume coming in here, so that one looks like the worst is over. PepsiCo. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders for sure. Not much to add on PepsiCo. All right, quickly, that's all I've got. TLT, I'm trying to look for a pullback. Any other requests? Otherwise, I'm going to get back to my daily grind. Let me run my disclaimer real quick.
There's a high degree of risk involved in trading stocks and cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
Got a few emerging markets. I would love to have a pullback to 50-51. Not getting that, but maybe today is the start of something. Rivian. A little bit of weakness here the last couple of weeks. No real divergences besides the ones I mentioned back here that I've shown. Not much to add there. No help on Rivian. ENPH has been a dog. Somewhere here maybe it'll try to firm up. Looks like today was higher, giving it back up. That one might be one that finally has put a low in. Momentum would turn higher, I'm sure, on that one above 41.50, so possibly look into that one. ONDO. Well, you can see here volume is hitting new lows here. The blue line, 5-minute volume, calculated daily. So that one's a little friendly here. You would think we would spring that low at 84 or so before we can turn it higher. We did get close to oversold before down here, so definitely one to watch. GoPro. all the way down to 50 cents, back to $3. I mean, definitely was sell volume into that low here, and then turned it higher from $1.25. So you can see we was oversold on that break to 205 the other day. That one scared me, but might be okay. Axel, I had you as a moderator. One that I've mentioned quite a while that I still have some buy and hold positions is BABA. After I mentioned the emerging market, BABA's came out of a huge consolidation, huge accumulation range, I mean. You can see we were giving buys down there at 71, 75, 84. Another buy here at 103. So that one backing off a little, but that one I would think multi-year bull market in BABA. I would think dial that one in. AMD did sell a little bit of that at 223 for our clients. Thought that was a gift. That one might still be good, I'm not sure. Another one I've liked longer term is Boot. That one holding up here, not much to add to that. Earnings on the 29th. All right, that's all I've got. Trying to fix a few issues, tried to fix Nick's mic issue, so I've got a few things fixed, but again, that's it. So I'm going to run a commercial here, and Nick and I, or myself, will probably see you guys tomorrow. See if these markets turn down and give us a buy entry. Patreon.com/learncrypto. WyckoffSMI.com pro traders if you want stock ideas. Manage stock portfolios at Schwab Crypto with trading APIs. And catch you tomorrow. Later.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.